You're listening to The Frograt, written by Kiri Eaton, narrated by Angus Scott. Meet the Frograt, a cheeky chappie who just wants more. Introducing the Frograt, a half frog, half rat, in a swamp brimming with peculiar animals. However, when his insatiable greed takes over, a cautionary tale unfolds. Will the Frograt get what he wants? Or will his hunt for bigger and better means he ends up with nothing at all? The Frograt lived in a swamp. It was his swamp. He called it home. The Frograt would wander through his swamp daily, foraging for food. He liked a varied diet and would eat whatever he could find. His favourite food was bug rats, which could only be found in the depths of the swamp. One day, as he walked through the swamp looking for something to eat, he came across a bird rat. Thought the Frograt, and just what have I found here?
You can't eat me, the bird rat said. I'm too feathery and small for a hungry frograt like you. What you need is a cat rat.
The Frograt thought for a moment.
Do you know what? He said. You might be right. I'll go looking for a cat rat, but I'll be back for you later.
The Frograt continued on his way through the swamp. Soon he came across a cat rat.
Thought the Frograt, and just what have I found here? You can't eat me, said the cat rat. I'm too furry and thin for a frograt with a big appetite like yours. What you need is a dog rat.
The Frograt thought for a moment.
Do you know what? He said. You might be right. I'll go looking for a dog rat, but I'll be back for you later.
The Frograt walked on through the swamp. Before long, he came across a dog rat.
Thought the Frograt, and just what have I found here? You can't eat me, said the dog rat. I'm too hairy and not nearly plump enough to fill up a big frograt like you. What you need is a horse rat.
The Frograt thought for a moment.
Do you know what? He said. You might be right. I'll go looking for a horse rat, but I'll be back for you later.
The Frograt set off again, but he was growing tired from having walked so far to look for food, so he sat down for a rest.
I'm so hungry, he thought. I could have eaten a bird rat, a cat rat, and a dog rat, but I haven't had any food at all. Instead, I'm wandering through my swamp looking for a horse rat, because it's supposed to be bigger than all of them.
All of a sudden, the Frograt jumped up.
I'm not searching for horse rats anymore, he said. I'm going back to eat all the food I've already found.
But as the Frograt made his way back through the swamp, there was no food to be seen. Not so much as a mouthful. The bird rat had flown off. The cat rat had hidden away. The dog rat had disappeared. As for horse rats, the Frograt was starting to think there was no such thing.
He thought, I could have had 3 scrumptious meals today if I hadn't been so greedy. But I kept wanting something bigger and better to eat. Now I'm left with nothing.
Still thinking about the feast he could have had, the Frograt trudged home. His tummy was empty, and so was his heart.
I'll never be so greedy again, he said.
As he thought about the lesson he had learnt, the Frograt suddenly spotted a bug rat fly past. His eyes lit up.
Perhaps I won't go hungry after all, he said,
and he chased off after it. You've been listening to The Frograt, written by Kiri Eaton, narrated by Angus Scott. Copyright 2024, Kiri Eaton.